I'm focusing on reconciliation, and my featured news article is from the CBC, In the News, Beyond 94, from the Truth and Reconciliation report from 2015. They're keeping up on all of the calls to actions. Let's take a look at it. 26, not started. 37, in progress, projects proposed. 21, in progress, projects underway, and 10, complete. You can go online and click on all of these little flames and they'll tell you. How do we reconcile? What does reconciliation really mean? So I read a lot of articles and I asked a few people what they thought. So here's my first key term by Brenda Gunn from the University of Manitoba. It means recognizing Aboriginal and treaty rights. Here's what someone else thought.
That's a good question. Yeah, I think by people, others like myself, sharing their stories so that people put a face to what has happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think people have a tendency to remember better once you meet somebody who's gone through something,
Yeah,
and then you carry it right in here with you.
yeah, you make that connection heart to heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's how
The Aboriginal people in Canada are a little bit skeptical about reconciliation, and I think they have really good reasons for feeling that way. Aboriginal people in Canada are concerned that for non-Aboriginal people, reconciliation is thought of as kind of a single event, sort of a point in time, a speech, an apology, the release of a report, after which things are supposed to get better and the harms of the past fade away.
Now that the longhouses breed superstition, will force us to send our children away to your schools where they're taught to despise their traditions, forbid them their languages, then further say that Canada's history really began when explorers set sail out of Europe and stress that the nations of leeches who conquered these lands were the biggest and bravest and boldest and best. And yet where in your history books is the tale of the genocide basic to this country's birth, of the preachers who lied and the people who died? How a nation of patriots returned to their earth. And where does it tell of the starvation hell as the children were herded and raped and converted? And how do we comfort the missing and murdered? My country, 'tis of thy people you're dying.
That we had to forgive the unforgivable.
Mm-hmm.
So those things that have happened since contact,
yeah,
are unforgivable. Lots of them,
Yeah.
So we have to get to a place in our heart that we forgive what's happened, and that doesn't mean it was okay.
Right.
But
Yeah.
we're accepting that that's happened. We want people to know the real truth.
Yeah.
And part of the truth and reconciliation is we need to teach that to people.
Mm-hmm.
Our shared history.
Yeah.
Like it's not Indigenous history only, because if you're only talking Indigenous history, that would be pre-contact
Mm-hmm.
to however far back you want to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But since
Reconciliation as a process and a relationship provides us the means to discover, for the first time, a national identity of which we can truly be proud. And we, all Canadians, need to rise to the challenge that reconciliation presents to us.
Yeah, and it's I think it's the ancestors have prayed for us since that started happening. So the ones that are here now we're here because of 7 generations back praying.
Yeah.
You know, so all those ancestors have prayed for us to be here, for you to be here, interviewing me. All these things have been prayed for already before. So
Yeah.
so we're the result of our ancestors' prayers. So I really have faith in that today, and want to honor that. You know.
Personally and professionally, as a future social worker, this topic means so much to me. Justice, stopping the rhetoric and the false promises that the government's making, and coming together, building relationships, getting to know one another, and moving forward without forgetting the past, but trying somehow to forgive. And we can move forward. We are Métis people from the Red River settlement in Manitoba. We lost our languages. My family was all called half-breeds. They were embarrassed to say that we were Métis people. I feel so strongly, and I see, though, that that's changing. And just this last summer, we were in Manitoba, and one of my aunties was teaching us our language, and it meant so much. I hope you enjoy this video.
No interest for 30 years.
Janika Michonon. We'll have dinner.
We'll have dinner?
Yeah.
Say it again?
Janika Michonon.
Okay.
Means we'll have dinner.
Oh, okay.
We'll eat for dinner.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. And the sopika Michonon. Supper.
Okay.
We'll have supper.
Okay.
Okay. And breakfast. The Janika Michonon means breakfast.
We'll have breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Background and these people here.
Thanks, Sheila.
Yeah. Kimwanda means it's raining outside.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying the time.
No.
It's raining outside. How do you say it again?
Kimwanda hor.
Ah, okay.
Kimwanda hor. Yeah. Kimwanda.
Kimwanda.
Se passa movetar qui anon. Se passa movetar qui anon.
Sama sapo vayan. No, it's not we. It's
L'horloge chez Will.
whale.
La loge, well, it means the clock is ringing.
Right.
Yeah.
Use French words instead of
La loge, yes, the wall means I hear the clock.
I hear the clock, so this is all about a clock.
Yeah, I hear the clock. La loge berta wall.
He said he was French.
Oh, okay. How do you say it's time for dinner?
When they went into the war at the same time, they were
How do you
half-breeds,
say it's
'cause that's
time
their
for
culture.
dinner?
When they come out of the war, Bill, because he has the French,
See,
he
there's
was
some
per se
words
French,
that I can.
he bought 3/4 of land here.
We are making changes. I want to share a couple of my favorites with you here.
Language and culture. 13. We call upon the federal government to acknowledge that Aboriginal rights include Aboriginal language rights.
Over 20 years ago now, my friend Mark started this nonprofit called Native Like Water with awesome success. Did you know that in Manitoba they have ongoing reconciliation circles? 5,800 hours of discussion so far. Jody Wilson-Raybould. I love her. I think she's going to be our next Prime Minister. Okay, guys, here's a call to action for you. I've already started. Go to #next150 challenge or indianhorse.ca. Join me. Go here and start the challenges. Together, we are all treaty people, and we can make a difference. Miigwech. And like my grandma used to say, I love yous all.
Sometimes you got to take a stand. Just because you think you can, you got to run, you got to run. Play, hey, we've been down. We've been so broken, been so low that I kiss the ground. But you can see yourself a winner beyond the money.